Hi Snakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back again today with part 3, with what part is this, guys? 1, 2, no, 3. This is part 3 of my July King Cobra Patreon request. Different setup today. This is a YouTube video, but I'm in my Patreon setup just only because I'm doing all Patreon stuff today, and I thought there's no point setting up my YouTube spot and then my Patreon spot. Do you know what I mean? I just thought let's just do it in this setting today. So yeah, no makeup, pimple patches. We're in cozy mode. Let's go. We have some girly groups. Also, there was something on this part which I had to move. It was SUNMI and Kirin, Club 33. That's going to be on part 4, which will be over on Patreon, but free and available for all. So if you came to this video for that, it's moved on to the other video, which will be on Patreon, but free and available for all to watch. You don't even have to be a member to watch it. So let's go. First up, we have, I'm like spitting and salivating. First up, we have King Cobra Jonathan. Request shouts to you, Jonathan. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. Let's go. Jonathan has requested some Lovelyz. Let's go. Just pulling my table forward a sec. So there we go. Oh, it's snowing. Ooh, cozy vibe. Immediately, the lead synth, those hits. That melody, that love. The electric guitar. The strings. Woo, the bass. That break and then that boom. Guys, what happened to the windturners? Now it's like spring? What's going on? This pre-chorus is different from the previous one. Better percussion and the acoustic guitar. Delay drop. The strings. Love that melody. And that all my love. Woo! Loved, adored, perfect in every single way. The instrumentation was superb. I'd say my favorite part of the song was probably the pre-chorus. I love the pre-chorus. I love that the second pre-chorus was slightly different to the first pre-chorus. There was something a little bit more like raw about the second pre-chorus, like the guitar strumming and the percussion. But I love the melodies anyway. So even though those pre-choruses were quite different, I love those melodies. I love the delayed drop for the final chorus coming off of that bridge. I love the B chorus, so the da-da-da-da-da, that part with the lead synth. Those melodies were really, really nice. I loved it. I love Lovelyz. I'd put Lovelyz in the top 5 groups that I sleep on. I put them like top 5 snakery groups because whenever I listen to them, whenever they're requested, there's never been a Lovelyz song that I haven't liked, yet I still just don't dive into their entire discography myself. It's just a time issue, to be honest, but loved it. Shout out to you, Jonathan. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. We have now 9MUSES, Brightbeat. Shout out to you, Brightbeat. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. Welcome back. I'm going to be doing 9MUSES is Wild. Let's go. Bro, that like effect where it's like black and white with one colour. Something about that, dun, 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 that little riff sounds familiar. Not the product placement of Angel. That gritty second gen synth. Ow! Let's turn it up a little bit. The same. That choreo as well. Did you hear that? I don't know if it's acoustic guitar. Something else. Ooh! This is gonna be stuck in my head until next week. Right, I love the second gen cheese so much. Where do you get that from anymore? It just doesn't exist. Like, you just don't get that cheesiness in pop anymore, man. Or in K-pop, man. You get it sometimes, but it's not like, it doesn't come across in the same way. Like, I feel, do you know why I feel like you can't get that, like, that second gen cheesiness anymore? And why it isn't iconic anymore? And why most stuff is, like, now, if a group puts out something cheesy, most of the time, it's just cheesy, right? And I don't think it's because I'm looking back, right? Sometimes you feel like there's an element of, oh, this is iconic because it's older and you're looking back at it, but at the time it was cheesy. I don't think that was the case. I feel like now, when something drops and it's cheesy, it's just cheesy and it misses that iconicness. And I'll tell you why. I think it's because it's not cheesy enough. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's a line and then some groups are just too scared to cross that line. And so it's just like remains in this weird space, like just before the cheesiness, and it just doesn't, do you know what I mean? And it just doesn't cross over the cheesy line in order to become iconic. You have to cross that. In order to become iconic, you have to cross that line. And they kind of stay like within the threshold. But with groups back in the day, I feel like they definitely just like pushed it. And that's why it was just iconic. Like it goes over the cheese and it just becomes iconic. That bridge though, that was a very pleasant surprise. I love that. Shout out to you, Bright B. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey and for requesting some more 9MUSES. Something about that riff, it sounded quite familiar. I don't know if it's because it's that specific song that sounds familiar, or it's just that very sort of second gen sound with the synths, you know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to you, Bright B. Next up we have Glenn. Shout out to you, Glenn. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. Let's get into it. This is 5 minutes and 40 seconds long, so. Oh. It's so sick. I hope this is the actual song and it's not just like a... I feel like this is just the intro to the MV. What is going on here? Ooh. Yeah, Glenn did say this is the Japanese version. Love the strings. The bass. Not bad. Woo! You hear it? Ooh, I love that melody. There are very subtle disco elements in it. The guitars, the strings. Love this one in the back. Ooh! It does have a disco element, but it's fine. Hey, 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 Guru! Yeah, ooh, ad-libs in the back. Okay, this actually slaps. Even though it's disco. 나도 그냥 뚱뚱뚱뚱. Chorus is actually my favorite part, even though it's a more disco-y part. It's my favorite part. That choreo is iconic! This would have popped off in the UK in 2002, 2003. That, oh my god. Basically almost 6 minutes, and it went by like so quickly. I really enjoyed that quickly because I don't want to go over the 6 minute mark. I really enjoyed that for a disco influenced song. You know what, I'm kind of not as bored because we haven't had it as much, so I'm able to enjoy the disco elements in songs a little bit more now compared to before. But I really enjoyed it, and my favourite part was probably, well, I'd say that a combination of the pre-chorus and the chorus, but I really enjoyed that. Shout out to you, Glenn! Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. What am I reacting to next? So I know King Cobra Michael! Shout out to you, Michael. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. We're doing a SUNMI Black Pearl. Also, I think it's our 2-year. Is it 2 years you've been a King Cobra Snakey, you mentioned? Yeah. Happy King Cobra anniversary, Michael. Oh, love the chord sequence. Woo! The little guitar. That sound. That brass. Just that riff in the back. Or the bass. Pause it just there quickly. The chord sequence. You got that little guitar riff. You got the bass and just her vocals. Love. Now the beat's back in. Whatever that twinkly sound is. I love how the beat is very simple as well. It's just kick, tap, kick, tap, kick, tap. Love the melodies. The layers. That was brilliant. See, the thing is with me and SUNMI, I feel like I don't always like her songs. I only like her songs sometimes, but to be fair, I've only really heard mostly like title tracks. I feel some I enjoy, some I don't. For me, I think that's probably the best SUNMI track I've heard. I think that was the most my vibe. I love the production, I love the instrumentation, I love the use of the electric guitar in the bridge. It was absolutely stunning just hearing it in the back. I'm always complaining, like whenever I hear like instruments in songs, I'm always like, well, you know, like sometimes you might get a chorus or something, you might get a tiny bit of brass, like just one little and that's it. Or a subtle hint of electric guitar in the back for like 1 second and that's it. Like I always feel like it's never enough, and for once it was enough. It was really nice to hear that electric guitar solo in the back of the bridge, that brass in the chorus as well. The melodies were fantastic. I love that chord sequence. I love as well how stripped back, I think it was the second verse was. Well, I paused to say, like, I loved how you just had like that guitar riff, very simple, the bass, her vocals with a bit of reverb on it, and then those chords, and then bang, the very sort of, it's a very simple beat. It's just like kick, clap, all throughout. But the way it like filled up as well, the vocal layering was very, very good. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Shout out to you, Michael. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. That is the end of part 3. I shall see you for part 4 over on Patreon. Free and available for everyone to watch, so don't worry about that. Worry about having to join or anything like that. Did I say thank you, Michael? Thank you, Michael, again. Yeah, bye.